everyone. Great to see you all. Thanks for coming down. Really exciting day for us. We have some very special visitors and returnees here with us today. Susan Santiago, who we all know. Welcome back, Susan. It's great to have you back. And Jeff Semenchuk here, who's our Chief Innovation Officer for Hyatt Painting. I'm going to introduce Susan in a second, but what's really exciting for me is to be able to have all of you honored for the hard work that you did regarding Platinum Perks and what great innovation work the team has done here. I'm very proud to work with you each and every day. The team never ceases to amaze me for the thoughtful way that you take care of our guests and of each other. And so thank you for that. Again, I'm very proud to work with you every day. So without further ado, Susan, come on up and talk to us a little bit about Platinum Perks and what we have here today.
Great.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good to be back. It's great to be back. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Although a quick trip, I really appreciated the video in my room. For those of you who recorded it and saw it, it was very funny. And I found myself just laughing to myself last night. So, but I'm really happy to be back. It's very hard to come back because I don't want to leave Mark. So,
that's okay. Sorry, you got to go.
But the car is coming at 11. But no, I was really excited when actually Jeff reached out to me and said that he was going to come here to recognize an additional recognition for Platinum Perks and asked me if I could be a part of the celebration. So thank you so much for honoring the team today. But it also just gave me a chance to come back and say hi to some warm faces, and I'm not talking to you because you took my draft pick. So. But today we are continuing the celebration of Platinum Perks. There is something special that Jeff's going to share with you that really kind of will memorialize all the work that you did with Platinum Perks and continue to do. But I just want to say again how proud I am to have been a part of that with you. And just to ask you to remember the power of listening to each other and the power of listening to our guests. We talked about it this morning. It was really such a simple thing when you think about it, but at the end of the day it has made not only a huge impact here, but I will tell you that we are beta testing Platinum Perks in 5 other Hyatt hotels and have seen significant increase in NPS scores. When I say significant, in like the 20 to 30% increases in in-service scores for our Platinum members. So it is such an impactful initiative that we are talking about making it part of our Gold Passport program moving forward. So congratulations to all of you. So thank you so much for that. So Century Plaza will be forever memorialized in our Gold Passport program too, hopefully moving forward. So I am going to, at this point, turn it over to Jeff to share a little bit more about why we're here today.
Thank you, Susan. Sure. Thanks. It's great to be with all of you. Susan just talked about what's happening now with Platinum Perks, and this is exactly what we had hoped for when we launched our innovation journey as a company. I had the privilege to join 4 years ago, I think, and working with Susan and a number of other people, we said, let's not sort of create this innovation department or team, because what this really is about is inviting each of you as colleagues to do what you really want to do, and that is to really care for our guests and each other, and to do it increasingly in new and different ways. That this isn't about doing things the way we've always done things for years. There are some parts of that of course make sense and will continue to do that, but as you see opportunities, as Susan said, as you really listen and see emerging needs, go for it. You're equipped, you have the freedom and hopefully the resources to go for it and to make a difference in your life, in the lives of our guests, and the lives of each other. So what you've done with Platinum Perks is really an expression of a dream, a vision that we had, that this would be happening every day in each of our hotels. And Platinum Perks is such a great example. And you know, I think there were more than 40 submissions this year for the CEO's Award for Innovation. And when we looked at this, and particularly Mark Koplamazian, who makes the ultimate choice, said this is just so great because, you know, for those of you that have been practitioners of design thinking or Hyatt thinking that begins with empathy, you know, one of the first keys is to really think about who the user is. Who is it that you're designing for? Who is it that you're creating this experience for? And you latched on to a really important guest, a really important user. And as Susan said, it became such a simple thing that you did, but so powerful to be able to see somebody, to recognize them. I'm the youngest of 3 boys. My mom, God bless her, grew up with 3 sons. And my middle brother occasionally would act out, right? He would get into trouble. And whenever my parents would talk to him about it, he would say that sometimes it's because he just felt caught in the middle. You remember, who's old enough to watch the Brady Bunch? And there was sort of Jan Brady would always say that too. Nobody sees me, nobody recognizes me. And I think that's a little bit of what you've discovered with our Platinum members, that they just want to be recognized. They want to be known, and you've done something really, really, really special with them. So thank you for that. Thank you for the care you expressed for me last night. Over the top. Chef and your team, I will ask you about how you made that light bulb. I found this beautiful edible light bulb in a white chocolate box. A beautiful note, consistent with our purpose as a company to care for people to be at their best. We care for people, scratched out Jeff, so he can be at his best. So thank you so much for that. And this award, each of you that were on the Platinum Perks team have already received an individual award, but this is really for the team as a whole and you and the hotel team as a whole. Every year, the winning team for the CEO's Award for Innovation gets a special, one-of-a-kind gift created in the spirit of innovation by an artist, an innovative artist. And every year it's different. So it's not the same plaque or trophy. Every year it's different. And when we found out that you were the winning team, we found a painter who is originally Canadian. She now lives and works in the Bahamas. And you'll see in a moment why we asked and commissioned this painting from her. It's part of a collection called Gatherings. And what she will tell you, and her name is Jane Waterous, that her art is a celebration of the human spirit. And it's about the courage to live, laugh, and love. And so we just thought this is absolutely perfect, that this is an expression of caring for people to be at their best, and in particular, to commemorate what you've done here for our Platinum members. So, without further ado, the name of the piece is My Heart, and Susan and I are pleased to give it to you. So you'll see these are individual people gathering together. So as you walk by, it's an expression of what you do here every single day. And now I think it's time for a toast. Yeah?
Right by, there you go.
So to the Platinum Perks team and to each of you at Hyatt Regency Century Plaza, thank you for your care and your innovation.
Cheers. Cheers.
It's gorgeous. I got